Welcome back to TFC Plays the Direwolf20 Season 7 pack. Alright. Well, first thing that comes to mind is that what I want to do here is change this up just a little bit. Let's see, I need a bit of yellorium. There we go. Just one. Okay, now, actually I'm going to need some monitors. Good. I made extras when I did that. Good. And cable. That will do. And cable facades. Alright. See, I was looking at this setup, the lines that go into it downstairs. And there's two data lines that goes up there. And this one has 6 out of 8 channels used. And this one has 4 out of 8. So on both sides, there's room to put more monitors up there. So that's what I'm going to do. And let's see. If I break this out here and get this out of this side, and I should be able to put cable here and a cable there and a monitor there and there. Okay, their coloring isn't going to be exactly the same, but I don't care about that. Alright, so like so and like that. And now this one, set it to this and lock it. Unlock that one and clear it. Alright, that's good. Now over here, a couple of more. And a couple more cable facades. There. That gives me plenty of room to monitor stuff. Okay, so actually I only need one each of those. And one of these, and some nether quartz, pure nether quartz, and let's see, Certus, charged Certus, and one of each of these. Yeah. Okay, let's get these hooked up on here. Fluix. Got pure Fluix already. Nether quartz. Okay, I don't need to have that. I need just this one. And then regular Certus and charged Certus. And then go through and lock all of these. And do the same thing with the processors. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a good start. Now, let's see, let's throw these in here. And yeah. Now, one thing I've been wanting to do is increase how many 64K modules I've got out there. So I'm going to see if we can get 2 more made. No, we're short on glowstone. Yeah, that's not great. That means I can't make any more of those just yet. I need more glowstone. Oh. Well, it means I'll have to take a trip to the Nether for doing that later on. I want to take a quick look here. How busy is things here? Alright. We've still got 2 of those that are empty. That's good. And that's empty. The rest of these have got stuff in them, but yeah, we'll be okay for the moment. Probably should, for time being, shut this off, because it's bringing stuff in really fast and we're quickly reaching a point of not having a place to put stuff. So one of the things I'm going to need to do all this making of storage cells and whatnot is a hefty supply of processors, and that means they need to be automatically processed. Let's see. Inscriber. Oh, wait a minute. Tell me it's in here. Of course it isn't. Well, if it was, it would have showed up here when I typed it there. So oh, for crying out loud. Thank you. Yes, I am actually making a pattern for something that I should, by rights, only ever have to make 9 of. And let's see, there's 2 down below, so I need 7 more. Okay. See, this thing down here. I always said that this was temporary, and by cracky it is. Let's see, we've got calculation presses, engineering press, logic press, silicon press. I'm going to need another silicon press. Let's see. Do I have iron block? I do. Okay. Alright, that's a calculation press. I want a silicon press and a block of iron and a power connection. Oh crap. Might be enough. I just need it to have enough power to do this, to make a new one. Where did you put it? Okay. All right. Now I believe I should be able to take all of this mess down. And commence to building a new mess down below to put together a system that will automatically make the crystals, the chips, whatever they are. Yeah, those things. And let's see. I might actually want the room to be just a little bit taller over there. How about I do that? Oh, for crying out loud. I'll figure out how to make it look properly good another time. And actually that did not need to be... Oh, come on. Click, click. Yeah, like that. All right. Okay, inventory manager, inventory cable. And yes, this is going to be a Steve's Factory Manager contraption. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, 9 inscribers. Oh, I didn't get a chest, did I? Alright, that ought to work. And then let's see. Interface. And let's see, can I wrench that around to go the way I want it to? Yes. Alright, good. And I'm going to need to run some power over there, but I can hook onto this with a glass fiber and bring a power line over here to the inscribers when I need the power. And let's see. So I'm going to have silicon presses across the top. Where'd it go? And then across the middle will be, let's see, logic and engineering and calculation. And then on the bottom row will be where the whole thing all comes together, taking the silicon and the various blank chips and redstone and cooking it all into these things, into the actual chips down here. Now, the whole thing is going to be, hello, well, isn't that just totally special? I forgot a cardinal rule. Never, ever click on a Steve's Factory Manager thing with a Tinker's Construct pickaxe. It's just a bad idea. Yeah, so the whole thing is going to be a Steve's Factory Manager program. It's not excessively complex to do. It's just tedious to get every little piece right and so on. And kind of repetitive in getting it set up and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is do all the hooking up and program and testing and whatnot off camera, and then I will come back and show what it is that it's set up to do and how it's set up to do it and so on. So I'll be back. All right, well, finally got everything together and it's all set up and ready to work. And what are you complaining about? No inventory selected. What? Yeah. Output. What are you saying? No inventory. Okay, hang on a minute. I could have sworn I had done that right, but at least it tells you. Yeah. All right. That's cool. All right, now what we've got here, it looks kind of busy, but it's actually pretty simple. Your trigger fires, and I believe that's happened once a second. And input is grabbing stuff from the diamond chest up there. And you got a flow control that splits it. And down here, basically, it's all working on outputs. For here, we're taking an inscriber, and sending in silicon, which I could have sworn it was set to pull from, or to put it into all of those top ones. Let's see, Y56, that one, and that one. Yeah, north is fine, and the items is the silicon. And that's where it gets pressed into printed silicon. And then down here, we're making, with the gold chips and the diamond chips and the pure Certus chips, those happen here and here and here to create the logic press and the engineering press and the calculation press. And here we're feeding redstone into these down here, and up here the printed silicon goes into those bottom ones, and then you put in the printed logic, printed engineering, and printed calculations. This one is inputting, let's see, from all of the inscribers, all of them, and outputting, well, it's grabbing everything from all the inscribers and outputting to the diamond chest. And then on the diamond chest on this side, I have an import bus set to look for those 3 processors, and it won't pull anything else. The capacity cards, some speed upgrades, and really about all I need to do now for this to start working is take some glass cable here and hook that up and run it over to that interface just to get a connection. Pop that onto that interface, and I can go ahead and throw some stone up here. And then take the cable and run it over there to that. Bang. And then just fill the rest of this in with stone. There. And this I can go ahead and completely fill in with stone, including that spot there, and get rid of the cobble here. And everything should be just fine. The last thing to do is to take these encoded patterns, which I made sure were processing patterns. And yeah, that should do it. Now if I go in here, and let's take these out just so there's none in there and I can see the crafting. Alright, logic processor, let's go for 10 of them. Go. And it just works. Beautiful. This is very good. And this way, when I need processors, they can be ordered. And I'll probably, what I'll end up doing is setting up a system that will automatically craft more when there is less than a certain number in the system. That way I can say, keep say 120 of each kind of processor available, and that way when I need them they will always be available, and that will save me a lot of aggravation in the future. And yeah, we ended up with 8 more processors. Although I could have sworn I said make 10. So what's the... It's crafting 2. What's the hitching to get along? Everything was going just beautiful. Okay, redstone, gold, silicon. And the silicon in question is the printed, oh no, is the raw silicon. Oh, that. Could that be what it was looking for? No, it's looking for redstone. Well, everything that these call for should get put in every time it makes something. I don't mind throwing a little extra in there, but I'm going to have to debug that. But a little bit of debugging will be a small price to pay for this, and I will come back with that, with the results of that next time out. And I'll get some more cable facades to cover that stuff up and whatnot, and eventually have some stone across here and another facade there, and this thing will actually look pretty reasonable. And it's very effective design. I've used this before, and it's very good, very quick. And it can make a lot of processors in pretty good order, especially since each one of these has 3 acceleration cards in it. Yeah, that'll make it do pretty good, I think. So, next time out, we'll see what we get going on from there. Okay, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to be going next, but I will certainly figure something out. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.